Hey guys, Dirt and Rust here. I thought I'd show you some cool old trucks from the 30s era. Okay, this first one is the Autocar Model SD 6-cylinder dispatch truck. Was a 2-ton model with 150 or 174-inch wheelbase and 32 by 6 tires. It was also available with single rear tires as 1.5-ton Model SA. Both had a 60 bhp Autocar L-head 6 engine with 4-speed gearbox. They were the smallest of the maker's 1930 model range. Here's another Autocar of Ardmore, Pennsylvania, were among the few heavy-duty truck builders who were not just assemblers of bought-in engines and other components. Although this could mean lower production costs, these manufacturers had to invest capital in design, development, and production, tooling themselves. This platform truck of about 1932, but photographed much later, featured a simple, open-fronted cab with roll-down side curtains. Okay, here's another Autocar Model N 4-ton chassis cab with Coke delivery body. This truck had a 94 bhp Autocar SCH 6-cylinder engine of 404 CID and also a transmission and rear axle of own manufacture. It had 9 75/20 tires and vacuum-assisted hydraulic brakes. Okay, on this one we have another Autocar. They didn't give much information on this one. It's from 1933, 1934, and it looks like some kind of a hauling truck. Marked New York, Trenton, Philadelphia, Newark, Shines. Almost sounds like a beer, but I don't know. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, this truck is called a Brockway Model 140C, delivered to Syracuse, New York brewery in 1933. This model had a 6-cylinder Continental Model 30B engine, brown light 4-speed transmission, and Wisconsin double reduction full floating rear axle. Another Brockway truck of 1930, in service with the Department of Water Supply, Gas and Electricity of the City of New York. Brockways at this time were similar to Indian trucks, the latter company being a part of Brockway Trucks, hence during 1928 through 1932. The Indian factory in Marion, Indiana, was the headquarters of Brockway's Western Division, the Eastern Division being at the main plant in Cortland, New York. In 1932, the Marion plant was acquired by White. Okay, here's another Brockway. In 1934, offered America's largest capacity truck, their Model V1200, powered by a 753 CID American LaFrance V12 cylinder engine of 240 bhp. It could haul loads of up to 60,000 pounds at sustained speeds of 45 miles per hour. Okay, now we're getting into some Chevrolets. Chevrolet LR Series Universal was identical in appearance to the LQ of 1929. It was a 1.5-tonner with a 131-inch wheelbase and a 194 CID overhead 6-valve engine, the famous cast iron wonder or Stovebolt 6. This is a surviving pickup truck photographed in Stamford, Connecticut in 1967. Chevrolet trucks were made to last, as witnessed by this 1930 customized right-hand drive job still operating in Malta. Another early Chevrolet 6 1.5-ton truck, also having undergone several modifications. This specimen was still seen at work in Paris in 1966. Here's a Chevrolet 1931 Model AE car-derived commercial chassis with ice cream van body, beautifully restored and preserved in the May collection in Belgium, built in Great Britain. Chevrolet trucks for 1931, named Independence, differed from the preceding 1930 models in having the same front-end styling as the 1931 model Chevrolet car, albeit with painted radiator shell and headlamps. Headlamp tie bar and front wings were the same as on the 1929 through 30 models. 131 and 157-inch wheelbase chassis were available with either single or dual rear tires, shown as a Model LT with Dutch cab and hand-operated tipper body. Chevrolet Series M, introduced in 1931, had several mechanical improvements. One is shown here with factory-supplied stake body. Chevrolet Series LT, built in Great Britain in 1931 and direct ancestor of the Bedford truck. This beautifully preserved 30 CWT truck with drop side body. This is a Chevrolet Confederate Series BA sedan. Delivery of late 1932 was basically similar to the contemporary Series BA car. It had 18-inch wire wheels and 109-inch wheelbase. Okay, here we have a Chevrolet 1932 Confederate Series NB 1.5 ton tractor truck with semi-trailer in the Netherlands. 1932 Chevrolet trucks were available with two wheelbase sizes, 131-inch and 157-inch, and with single or dual rear tires. Chevrolet ND 157-inch wheelbase platform truck of 1932. In appearance, the 1932 truck models were very similar to those of 1931. The engine was a 194 CID OHV6. Here's a Chevrolet 1933 CB Master 1.5 ton commercial chassis with door-to-door delivery van body. In 1933, Chevrolet trucks had the same front-end styling as the 1932 passenger cars, except for the bonnet or hood, which had louvers instead of doors. Chevrolet Series OA 1.5 ton truck as supplied in 1933 to the Field Artillery of the U.S. Army. Military requirements included fitting of the radiator and headlight brush guard, tow hooks, etc. Note the spare wheel mounting. Chevrolet broke away from its customary use of passenger car front end sheet metal for their trucks. Although reminiscent of the 1933 car, the 1934 truck front end was specially made. Shown is a 1.5 ton Model DB with a 109-inch wheelbase. The OHV6 engine now had a 206 cubic inch displacement and developed 60 bhp at 3,000 rpm. Chicago trucks were assembled from bought-in components during 1919 to 1932. A wide range of models from 2 to 12 ton capacity was listed in this advertisement of November 1930. The Condor Model CB 1.5 to 2 ton truck, as produced during 1932 to 1934, Condors were built in Chicago and were strictly exported versions of the Graham truck. This tipper-bodied example operated in the Netherlands and had locally made bodywork. And here we have a Corbett Model 168 FD8, 2.5 ton, 6x6. It's a 6-wheel, 6-drive truck, a special job for the U.S. Army in 1933. This sturdy-looking vehicle was powered by a 113 bhp 8-cylinder Lycoming engine and had a GVW rating of 15,000 pounds. Okay, this one's a Day Elder Model 160 3-tonner. Was one of the 11 Super Service 6s announced by the National Motor Manufacturing Company in 1930. It was an assembled truck with an 81.5 bhp Continental OHV6 engine and Lockheed hydraulic brakes. Day Elders were made in New Jersey during 1919 through 1937.